everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're in the Finger Lakes with this beautiful little millipede starting off our day. It should be an amazing day here in upstate New York, so stay tuned to see all the cool creatures. Today, me and my family are exploring Watkins Glen State Park. This is one of the most spectacular places I've ever been. Watkins Glen is a canyon that was carved out by a river. The river's right down there. And it includes many waterfalls, lots of fern-covered rock faces, and many rare species of plants and animals that need cool, moist habitats like Watkins Glen. One of these species is the eastern white cedar right here, which is highly susceptible to deer and fire, and cool canyons are the perfect place for it because there are no deer and fire in cool canyons. Today we'll be exploring Watkins Glen and sharing these amazing plants and animals and scenic views with you. Thank you for tagging along. Have you ever looked at something and been like, how does something this amazing even exist? Well, that's how I'm feeling about that. There's like a waterfall running down the side of the mountain, and then a trickle waterfall running through the stream. These moss-covered canyon walls everywhere. This place is really amazing. Looks even cooler from behind. You might get a little bit wet though. This is the path. It's basically a river. We made it through. Of the day is this eastern newt. These are one of my favorite local amphibians. They have aposematic coloration, so that's those red spots on his sides. Those signal to a predator that he is poisonous and that you definitely shouldn't eat him. These guys have a very unique life cycle in which they hatch in the water, emerge onto land for a few years, and then go back into the water as adults to breed. So they're very cool. Eastern newt, very amazing animal. Alright, so we are finishing our time at Watkins Glen with one of my all-time favorite trees, the paper birch. We don't really have them back down south where I live. They need cold climates to survive. So up here in northern North America, including New York, is one of the only places I've ever really seen them in the wild. They're well known for their white bark, and they're a great wildlife tree. Host plants for I think around 200 types of caterpillars that will eat the leaves, but I could be wrong on that. And they're one of the best trees for moose to eat in the winter. They are quick to grow back after fires, making them an important first tree to take over disturbed areas as well. So our last stop for today is the Seneca Marina, which is on Seneca Lake, one of the Finger Lakes. It's crystal clear, as you can see, all of those moss-covered rocks down there. And it's not a very wide lake, but it is a very long lake, hence the name Finger Lake. And it just goes on forever and ever. It's amazing, and the way the hills just hit the water. It's beautiful here. It's got lots of sailing you can do here. Lots of fishing. We saw a fish that was like 2 feet long earlier. Although, unfortunately, I didn't get to film it because it swam away immediately. But, amazing lake.